Welcome back to the Las Vegas Vault Tour. This is round 4 with Danny Kiramode from Bouncing Deathquark versus Mathew TwerkLord. This is the first round where I started providing live commentary on scene, so I didn't do any of the deck analysis because I just didn't have them on hand at the start of the round. But I did get the banned decks, so you will see those in between round 1 and round 2. Please enjoy the show. Yeah, I asked, man. I go so every round I've been going up to everyone, asked them if they want a nickname up there, and Mathew TwerkLord. Oh man, I really want Gurren Lagann sleeves. Yeah, Mathew was like, I have so many different nicknames that I go by. Which one should I put up? And this is what he chose. So good on him, I guess.
1 minute remaining.
Yeah, they've been doing that every round. Try to make things easier. Everything starts on time. Do the caramel dancing. All right, 30 seconds till the official start time. All right.
All right, folks, this is round 4 of your main event. Your match begins.
I don't think the camera would catch the full dance. Is it worth it at that point? All right. Here we go. And the match is actually starting now. What? All right. I wish I knew what anime that was. I can't tell from here. Man, I'm just not familiar with it. Cool. Oh, cool. Matthew's playing AOA. We can tell by the helper bot in his hand. And a Bramo. Is this a good hand? What's he got? 2 Brobner cards, 2 Logos cards, and 2 Shadows cards, I think. I don't know who's going first. I guess if he's... Matthews must be going second. Lemindra, thank you. Yeah. You got Lemindra, yep, Lemindra, Helperbot, Archimedes, Bramo, and what else we got here for us? He's going first, so he could like play 2 cards here with Helperbot if he wanted to. Up. 3 Brobner? I'll believe you. Oh yeah, there you go, 3 Brobnar. Right, because he's playing 7 cards. So he could, so he got 3/2/2, maybe? Yeah, here is Helperbot plus, yeah, Lollop could be okay here. Just something big and scary. 2 Archimedes. You know, maybe you guys should be over here. I thought I was good at recognizing cards. Kiramode on the other side is just, unfortunately, no value on that Urchin, and it's ready to fight with the Umbra and a Silent Dagger. So yeah. He can come back and play the Archimedes and protect his stuff from the Silent Dagger. Or I guess that Bramo is going to be pretty good. Get some value. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Just slow play the Bramo. Yeah, your stuff's safe, I promise. No big deal. Oh, well, the Flamewake Shaman's going to get no value, but whatever. Who needs that with Bramo doing all the work? Does Kiramode actually need those cards? He's up on Amber because he's got the 1, but... I'm pretty sure Flamelake Shaman is enemy creatures, isn't it? Oh, just 2 a creature. Okay. Yeah, I'm not as familiar as I should be with AoE cards. Lollop's a good tank for that. Oh, wow. Yep, get rid of the only 2 cards without play effects with the lights out. Comes down a Nexus. And that's it? Oof, wow. So it's been... Okay, so 3 shadow cards and then 2 more shadow cards. He's almost out of his shadows. Oh, halfway there and out over 2 turns. Sounds tough. I don't know what else is in his deck, but... That's pretty unfortunate. Time Traveler for Mathew. It's going to be sweet with Archimedes. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, so what, Archimedes first, then Time Traveler next to it? Looking at the Lamindra, he's really trying to protect something here. His own Umbra. Okay. Yeah. And that... Is that a rigged lottery? Yeah. Maybe? No. I don't know what that was. A Bren the Fanatic. Oh, maybe just discards the rigged lottery because Kiramode's playing Shadows as well. But he's almost out of Shadows cards. He probably is not going to hit any. I mean, that's what I would be thinking from him, but who knows? He's probably... I've only played one deck. Oh, discards the Sting. And no keys are forged. He maybe doesn't think he's going to have time to come back to Shadows, considering that's his 6th Shadow card. Is that it? He just played just Reap for 1 plus discard Sting? They miss a control of the week there? Interesting. Something sneaky's happening. Sure, go ahead and check. Oh, I really like the Help from Future Self's recent podcast. 2 podcasts ago was about the value of the first key, and... Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, Ghostly Hand was played. Oh, that makes sense. And then here's the Time Traveler Archimedes play. Oh boy, we're running out of space. If I could convince them to move everything down towards the tokens, then we can get that on stream. Maybe I'll remind them of that for game 2. It's got a sweet lab work to archive Brobnar card. Hoverbot Reap. And does Mathew? Do you know if Mathew has a Neutron Shark? I mean, that'd be sweet with Archimedes. Here we go. All right, Kiramode's on key 1, and 0 Amber. I don't know. Oh yeah, Mathew's is underneath his hand. That'd be sweet. All right, here comes an Earthshaker. Awesome. Destroy. Wow. Oh yeah, perfect timing. Get rid of the Bren so he doesn't steal 3. Archives. Yeah. Yeah. First you archive the Time Traveler. Archimedes dies. Bren dies. Steals nothing. Helperbot dies. Lamindra dies. And Archon dies. Jeez, that's like, what was that? Like 6 or 7 cards. Oh boy. Bumpsy comes down. Moves him up. Takes down 1. Screech Bomb plus Anger to fight into Bramo. Yeah, seriously. Oh yeah, Loot the Buys would be great right here. Or would have been great right there, but you know, how much, like, he can only get so much value, okay? Sound the horns. Alright, Brobnar for Brobnar, let's do it. Umbra goes in the graveyard. Backup copy, Helper Bot. There's a Foozle. And big Brobnar guys. 2 Foozles, Tyra's Krokrag, and the Law that Kiramode bounced earlier coming down. So yeah, yeah. And Magical Christmas Land's a wonderful place. Oh, that I'm pretty sure the archive that Mathew has underneath the glare is a Quantum Finger Snap. In case anyone forgets, again, I've been staring at that trying to figure out what it was. All right, yeah, Reap with Flame like Shaman. Yeah, this is gonna be just call Brobnar until Kiramode deals with this. Those double Foozles are gonna do a lot of good work, especially with the Tyler's Krogag, actually, to just fight because it has to. Gives you all the excuses you need. All right, Library of the Dam comes down for Kiramode and steals the Krokag. Interesting. I mean, I guess it's all houses, and you can use it every turn. Doesn't really matter. Gets good use out of it right now. Fights the Foozle. Yep. Takes off his Amber generation so he can rush to key 2 now. While Mathew's still struggling for his first key. Pit Demon. All right, that's pretty good. That's a good turn. This just feels like classic card gains. Just value everywhere you can find it. On the other side, Mathew is looking at, and I saw the purge a creature if it has 3 or less power, and that's real unfortunate against this lineup right now. Pip and a Miasma. Picks up his archive. Going, oh yeah, that King of the Crag is going to be awesome here. Boop. That, you know, was that? It's -2 power. Did it have 3 damage on it? And then yeah, the Bumpsy is 3 power now, and the Earthshaker is 5 power with 4 damage. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I wonder. Oh no, he doesn't have it. A cool combo that I've seen before is you King of the Crag and Earthshaker to blow up all the 5 power. Blows up all the 5 power Brobnar creatures your opponent controls. But anyways, here we go. Foozle activates, gets its extra reap ability thanks to the King of the Crag killing things. And Law continues to do work. Flamewick Shaman reaps here because it can't kill anything. Earthshaker's not really worth fighting. Looks like he's up to 7 amber. Thankfully those... Oh, it looks like there's an extra one there. 8 amber. Man, if I... Well, maybe between game 1 and 2, I'll see if I can get him to shift his stuff down. Everyone shift their stuff down a little bit and put the amber not on top of the Archon card. Anyways, Iron Obelisk comes down, and that's going to be great for Kiramode. And the Gauntlet Command. Just reaps twice, increases Mathew's key cost by 1, so he has to forge for 7, so it's basically cost him... Basically, Mathew just lost at least 1 amber here when he's going to forge. Oh, and the Screech Bomb came down, so I guess that put him off check. He was at 8, goes down to 6, and he needs 7. He's struggling. He's like, how? He's just trying to keep up. Kiramode's looks like 4 amber on key 1, so over halfway to the win. Trying to figure out, how do I get back into this game? How do I catch up? A lot of my stuff's stunned. Can't really reap. Miasma doesn't get him value here, and now he's just increasing his key cost by putting 1 damage on the Bumpsy. Or I guess, sorry, I missed that. Thanks to the King of the Crag. Oh, he chose not to put 1 damage. Throwing Stars lets him choose up to 3 creatures, so he chooses not to put 1 on the Bumpsy, so he doesn't increase the key cost. Makes sense. Oubliette actually now works. He can get rid of the Bumpsy forever. This is pretty cool. I like these synergies. Yeah, game, just play out creatures. Do the best you can. And maybe saving the Oubliette for something more valuable? Yep. Oh, he totally missed it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but because Oubliette is 3 or less, but because King of the Crag is out, it reduces Bumpsy's power down to 3. So that could have been that was a valid target. Yeah, so Kiramode comes down with a Shret, captures 3, keeps him off check. This is so many turns that he could have forged a key and is just missing. And the Tentacus, the top creature there, prevents him from using Finger Snap, which isn't that big of a deal. He's got First Blood, so that's 6 points of damage, however he wants. Probably just kills the Shret, unstuns all of his creatures, sounds pretty good. And a Pound. Oh, that's cool. So he's got 4 points of damage. Oh yeah, it has alpha though. But yeah, you can spread it out to the Pound. So you get 3 points on the Bumpsy. Alright, 4 there on the Shret, get my amber back. So he's double checking how all that works. Yeah, so it's not like Orbital Bombardment where you have to do it in chunks of 2. You get to split it up however you like. So 4 to Shret and 3 to Bumpsy is 7. Oh, I miscounted. There's 4, so he gets 8 points of damage. So he should have 1 extra point for the Tentacus here. I think maybe they're just forgetting about the King of the Crag. That's a pretty easy thing to forget about because it's rare. You don't get a chance to play with it much. But if that's the case, yeah, that's probably what's going on here. 5-9? I don't know. Unstun everything. Reap once with the Shaman because you don't care about your finger snap. Oh, trade. Okay, interesting. That works. Just slow him down as much. Try it. Like, don't let him reap at all. Hopefully. Don't give him an excuse to go. Oh, he's got a lash. Is that a lash? Yeah, it's a lash up there. So yeah, you really don't want to give him any extra value for going into dis. I can see that. Checking his discard pile, probably counting to see what the likelihood of figure out what the next looks like 5 cards in his deck are. Yeah, Matthew's down to 4 or 5 as well. Yeah, this is a long, grindy game. They're both just slugfests, fighting back and forth as much as they can. Let's see. Yep, Lash. Why not? Or make him. I guess keys cost 9. Archives a card. Oh, that's an interesting place to put your archive. Snudge comes down. Arise. Oh boy, late game Arise. Charette. I was actually talking to him earlier today. He's talking about how he thinks Arise is a little bit unfair, and I can see why. He's got a cool deck with Arise. Alright, what's Matthew going to do here? And both these guys are undefeated so far, so I'm sure Matthew's been playing all day with his AOA deck. Drew into another pound time. Or is it, sorry, he picked up his archive? No, he's had that. Okay, so Pip, Time Traveler. Just looking at Brobnar. He's got a bunch of Brobnar. He can go activate Foozle again if he likes. Needs to kill the Pit Demon, probably. The Snudge isn't that... Snudge is interesting. There's a big threat. This is tough here. He's looking... Shadows? Let's see. He's got 4 points of damage in Shadows. He can kill the Snudge pretty easily here. Steal 1. Kiramode's still not threatening another key, so... Yeah, probably wouldn't go that way. He's got a nice big hand of logos going on. Just draw cards, man. You're not under any pressure. Just put the gas down. I wonder if Kiramode has a board wipe that he's scared of, like playing into. Oh, Mind Lock is going to be sweet. Unfortunately, he's not playing Dis himself, so he can't activate any of these creatures, but Tentacus is going to be a big get here, because Kiramode wants to be using his artifacts. Or Mind Lock, does Mind Lock only grab flank creatures? Yeah. That's unfortunate. So, Snudge is... No. I guess I just get Pit Demon here? Oh. Look at me. And there's a reason why they're at this table and not me. They know something's going on. Help from Future Self is kind of stuck in his hand. I wonder if he plays it here for the Amber Pip. And Eureka probably just discards it too. Just to draw cards. Nope. Alright. Man, I've gotten a lot wrong today. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That sounds... I mean, he's almost through his deck. He's going to reshuffle anyways. Or I guess he's reshuffling here. Oh, no. Exactly. Goes to Xaxes. Let's see. Has to kill Sutterkin. Oh, yeah, Mind Lock and the thing he stole is way up there. Kills Mind Lock to get back to Snudge. You could fight Pip here and return Sutterkin, maybe? Or I guess fight Sutterkin, return Pip. I don't know what you really want to get rid of. Just reap for fight. Okay. Reap to bounce Umbra. Oh, fight Umbra, bounce Sutterkin. Okay. Just managing his board. It's a really slow game he's got here. Thank God he's got Lash, and that library is doing a lot of work. That's going to be a really big play. Whatever's in that archive. Let's just ready to play this slow game. Looks like 5 Amber for Kiramode. Man. Alright, what do we got going on? I probably say that too much. Pound, Foozle, Eureka. Still not under enough pressure to like force him into shadows. Interestingly enough, the Lash is really hurting him because that Gamgee could be really good value soon. Pound, deal 2 damage to Snudge. Okay, kill it. And put 1 extra on the Tentacus. Sure. Foozle comes down. That's it. I wonder... Yeah, you're gonna... Why don't you just go for the most... So you could fight the Lollop and King into... I really want to get rid of the... Yep, the Shret and the Pit Demon here. Don't let Kiramode play this long game that he's trying to play into. He needs to get out of this lock. Or like soft... Like this control that he's got set up. Reap with Foozle, fight with King. I guess maybe check to see how many Brobnar cards left Kiramode has. Maybe that's what's under his archive. Is Brobnar creatures, so he can maybe find a sneaky way to increase the key cost when he needs to. He's got a mountain of Amber. He's counting it. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. Okay, sorry. I just realized he's DBZ sleeves for Kiramode. Good choice. Gotta fight hard. Do your best. Go Super Saiyan. Whatever it takes. Alright. What's he doing? Yep, back on the disc. Make you lose 3 Amber. Archive a card. Just card advantage, card advantage, card advantage. Steal 1. And Reap, why not? Goes to 6, I think. Toxin comes down. Am I not being too loud?
The sun is getting to a level where it looks like it might be in one guy's eyes. So I was seeing if you were picking up any glare. I think you're...
Oh, yeah.
In that case, at least that's the sun.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, someone came in for a second. I missed what was going on. Kiramode doing cool disc control stuff. Alright, Shadow's turn comes down. Gamgee, I finally forged a key, and you now have more than me. Lots of value there. Yep, Nerve Blast. Probably discards the Sting as well. He's been struggling to play Shadow's turns. Maybe he just has a lot of Shadows coming up. Oh no, he reshuffled, so that's 50-50. Alright, so yeah, he decides against it. Let's see. Plays the Bren. Does that put him up to 6? I guess not, because he's not forging key. Can Kiramode pull the same trick? Find a way to forge a key and have no Amber, and then kill the Bren. Because I'm sure that's Mathew's probably been doing that all day. Finding sneaky ways, stealing through off the Bren. Picks up his archives. Alright, what's this beast of a turn he's been building? Shadow Self, protect the... Wow, double Shadow Self, protect your valuable disc creatures. Awesome. Silver Tooth, interesting. To be protected by Shadow Self. Miasma comes down, you don't forge. Relentless Whispers deals 2 damage to Gamgee. Or can that kill the Foozle? Probably not. Oh. I guess that killed the Lollop. Yeah, I need to pay better attention. Alright. Cool. Gains 1 amber, steals 1 amber. And fight Time Traveler. Shadow Self takes 2 damage. Turns on his Help from Future Self. But he doesn't have that anymore, right? He played that. Maybe? Kiramode should know that's in his hand if he hasn't played it already, because he hasn't seen it yet. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it would have punched through the Shadow Cells pretty easily. It's good to get rid of that. Makes sense. I guess by leaving Help from Future Self open, it means he's not going to go into Shadows, so he might not find a way to kill the Bren. Yep. Here's Help from Future Self. Shuffle all that cool stuff back in. Let's see. All right, so what does he want to do? I don't remember any. Yeah, sorry. I don't remember any ways to kill his own creatures in Logos, like the Neutron Shark we were talking about earlier. He needs to find a way to kill that Bren or stop the key, because Kiramode's not going to have 3 amber when it comes back to his turn, and so it's just going to kill the Bren again. Yep. Here comes. Yep. Yeah, sorry. Draw 2 cards off Time Traveler. Archimedes, hopefully? I don't think I saw one in his hand. Oh, that's unfortunate. Shuffle the Sting back in. Archimedes, Mind Lock. Mind Lock grabs Shadow Self, which is going to be huge. Oh, protects the Sutterkin. Okay. Yeah, I mean, his choices are Sutterkin or Silvertooth, so he doesn't have anything to fight with, so he can't get rid of one of the Shadow Selves to get to, like, the Pit Demon. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, flank creature. Okay. I mean, that's great. Protect the Mind Lock so you're not going to lose it, like last time. Or not. Okay. Protect the Sutterkin. Just uber amounts of protection for Sutterkin. Finger Snap? Sure. Okay, yeah, you can finger... Oh, you could have Finger Snapped first if you wanted to move the Shadow Self to protect just the Silvertooth. Oh, he's moving his own. That's cool. Interesting. He really values that King of the Crag and the Foozle. He thinks that's his way to win the game. Keep Kiramode off of Brobnar so he can't control the board. But I mean, this plan's not working. Forges the key here. He's got 2 of his 4 to key 3. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see. What do you do here? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Protect the Mind Lock. I mean, I guess Kiramode doesn't really want to fight with either of his disc creatures, and he really wants to play disc turns. Oh, Screaming Cave. That's a big... I love that card. It's one of my favorites. Yep. All right. Discards a card at random. Oh, nope. Fights. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. I was thinking he didn't want to put damage on his valuable disc creatures, but they're protected by Shadow Selves. Of course Shadow Self can take the damage. Snudge comes down. Huh. I don't know. I'm trying to get... I went into Fancy Play Syndrome. I was thinking maybe you should put the Snudge on the side and you can bounce your Shadow Selves to heal them back up. The one on the flank, but that's... You're losing a slot of your Shadow Self protection if you do that. Anyways. Don't mind me being distracted. Screaming Cave came down. What? So what disaction? So that turns off his Arise. I'm trying to think of any other disactions that he might be drawn to play every turn. I didn't see Control the Weak. I didn't see Hysteria. Oh, he does have Control the Weak. Okay, he's been sandbagging it this whole time? Or did I miss it earlier? Anyways, back to Matthew's turn. Wow, Sutterkin's still up to draw 3 cards. 4 cards with the Helper Bot. He doesn't have any artifact destruction. which is unfortunate. That's really hurting him. That lash is definitely keeping Kiramode in this game. Just needs, he's gonna have to forge all of his keys for 9. Yep, Reap with Sutterkin. Draw 3 cards. Strange he didn't play the Helper Bot first to get an extra card, or did I miss that? Yep, he just didn't play the Helper Bot. No worries. See what he can do with it. You draw anything good? What do you want to draw here? First Blood. No, too late for First Blood. Pound is gonna deal 4 damage to a Shadow Self. Yeah, all of Kiramode's creatures are protected by Shadow Selves. He played something. Oubliette's the Toxin. Cool, gets through the Shadow Self. Backup copy on... Man. If you had a good way to make sure you could kill the Bren, that would be a really good target here, but... Not today. Not in this game. Backup copy... King of the Crag, yeah. That makes sense for what he's been doing. Was trying to keep his key costs down. Don't let that Iron Obelisk do work. Reap a whole bunch of times now? Reap. Or you just reap twice. Just play through the lash. Just play through the pain. You can do it. Alright, back to Kiramode. Just call dis, like you've been doing this whole game. He protected the Sutterkin from... It looks like a Foozle up there. Sorry. I'm trying to think what do you want to bounce with the Snudge. He picks up his archives, sound the horns. All right, he's going to Brobnar. He's like, I don't care about your King of the Crag. Bumpsy. Cool. Plays the Bumpsy. You lose 1. He's gonna let him forge for 6. That's cool. That's exciting. Looks like a Mighty Javelin and another Gauntlet of Command come down. There are a lot of big board decks out here today. Almost every round I've played, there's none of this like standard Coda like 14 creature, 16 creature stuff. This is a whole bunch of artifacts. People apparently aren't scared of artifacts, or maybe you're just playing. People are overvaluing Poltergeist instead of things like EMP Blast to destroy all artifacts, because that would wreck them right here, or like barehanded would hurt a lot. But it's a bit different than what I was expecting to show up here. He's trying to figure out what he's going to gauntlet with his 1 ready gauntlet. Fight Snudge into something. Be really cool if he could fight the Snudge and bounce the eventually bounce the Bren. So Mathew's probably definitely trying to protect that stop that from happening. Let's see. If he could find a way to kill the Foozle that's on the flank nearest us, and then bounce the King of the Crag to get rid of the backup copy, that sounds good in my book. Just gotta kill this Sutterkin, but it's next to the Archimedes. Fight the Foozle. Okay. Return the other Foozle. Wait, did he put both Foozles in the yard? Okay, yeah. Punch. Kiramode has 2 keys. It's 2 keys to 1 right now. If you see the little gold things underneath his amber, like over where the name or the houses are, there's 2 little lines there. That's his keys. He actually has keys, basically. Alright, forge a key for 6, I think. Yeah, there's no damage Brobnar creature, so the obelisk doesn't do anything. And I mean, that's great. That's a big win for Mathew, I think, here. He definitely needs to find a way to forge cheap keys. Kiramode's at 6 amber, it looks like. This is game 1. Oh yeah, I'm here. I can actually do stuff like that now. I have wins and losses. I just haven't been here to manage that. So I forget. I'm excited. Anyways, I'll do that after round 1. First blood for 1, so our deals 2 damage. Kills, or doesn't kill anything. Shadow Cells are going to soak anything that they could kill. Sound the Horns. It's a little strange. I always like playing my card draw effects first, so I know what's going on. Oh, pounds to deal some damage to kill his Bren. Yeah, still game 1. Yeah, I mean, Kiramode's deck is just like grindy. He played like 4 or 5 turns almost in a row. That was just like steal 1, reap 1, lash you, and archive 1. So like that's exactly what he wanted to do. And Matthew's just trying to figure out how to get out of this mess, really. Let's see. Did he pull a Foozle back from his yard? I don't know. Alright, it's gotta figure out. He's got that rigged lottery in his hand. How many cards does Kiramode even have in his deck? Let's see. Yep, draw up to 6. He ends his turn. Did some work, but not quite enough. Kiramode probably just reaps here and with whatever he's got the most creatures in. And says, "Can you stop me?" Or is Matthew on 2 keys? I think he's only on 1. No, he's on 2 keys. Alright, I guess that's it. Matthew wins. I hope I got that right. Sorry, the glare is bothering. It is a little hard for me, but I'm pretty sure that's 2 forged keys, and Cameron's like, oh, I can't stop you with a million amber. I King Crack did some good work. Alright. Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna bother them for a second, see if they don't mind. Alright, I was totally wrong. I guess base. Actually, I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, I've got the band decks for you guys. That's a good question. I don't know. I didn't want to be rude, or I didn't want to sound like I didn't know what I was talking about. You guys can know I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll figure out. The loser has to keep their deck. So if Kiramode's still on Dragon Ball Z sleeves, unless all of his decks are sleeved the same, or Matthew's still on his purple sleeves, unless they're, let's see. Oh, cool. Anyways, we've got for Kiramode a deck that he played in day 2 of Denver. See if that finds it. These are the band decks, but they're like, oh no, don't want to fight that today. And for Matthew, see. I can type. Alright, I'm gonna go return these. Actually, they started the game. I'm just gonna hold on to them. Don't want to bother them while they're actually playing. Alright. Yeah, Matthew won the game. He's on a Coda deck based on the Wild Wormhole, and I saw Shadow Self in his deck. So let me get that updated on the stream for you guys. Wins? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Game's already started. Alright, next round. Next round. Sorry, guys. Yep, Mathew won. That's cool. Good for him. Worked hard for that, for sure. Oh, there it is. Let's turn that off. Okay. Wow, they're fine. They're flying through. They're like, I know these decks. These are good old Coda. Here we go. So, Brain Eater, Ganymede Archivist, Gormavorm, there's the Artifact Destruction, Bulwark, pretty easy stuff, Bounce Deathquark, Library Access, Gatekeeper. Gormavorm comes down. Alright, so Bulwark protects Archivist, I think. I don't know. I like card draw, maybe a little too much. Alright. Mathew is agreeing here at least. I got something right. Gatekeeper comes down for no value. That's the capture all but 5 if your opponent has 7 or more. It's a little unfortunate to see that this early in the game, but I'm sure he'll make do. Kiramode's got his Screaming Cave out early. I wonder if the... Oh yeah, so Jupiter said that he had to control the weak. Alright, Bumsy comes down, lose 1 Amber. Tremor, stun these 3 dudes. Fortunately hits 2 houses, so it's going to take Mathew at least 2 turns to undo it. Yeah, you said he does. I'll believe you. I didn't see it, but I'll believe you. I know earlier today we saw someone with a Control the Weak, Library of the Damned combo-ish deck. Screaming Cave. Let's see. Any other extra cool cards? Yes. Alright. What's Kiramode up to? Or, sorry, I guess it's up to Mathew to take a turn. Oh, sorry. My bad. Yeah, I don't know if he does. I don't have their actual decks list. I know what people banned at this point. But yeah, we didn't see one. He shuffled his deck. Probably doesn't have one unless he decided to hold on to it the whole game. Because he... Alright, he's really thinking, alright, here's the Library Access turn. With only 1 other Logos card? Bouncing Deathquark. Get rid of the Gatekeeper. Okay. Get rid of... I just trade all my stunned creature for all your good creatures. Sounds good to me. I wonder if did he already draw one off the Library Access? I guess it doesn't matter. They changed the rules where you get to do the play. You get your choice of the play effect first or the draw effect. Looks like you go for the draw effect. Strange he didn't commit to... He didn't... Not necessarily strange. Didn't go for trading all my stunned creatures for all of your... Like, the Tentacus might be interesting. Maybe he doesn't have... doesn't have artifacts he cares about. Plays a Quixo, draws a card. Virtuous Works is the card, I think. I didn't see that in his hand earlier. Unstun the Brain Eater. Ends his turn, draws 1 card. Back to Kiramode. Goes Dis. Fights Quixo. 3 more damage to Shadow Self. Wonder if they'll catch that. A Rise for just the Toxin. Okay, yeah, got a Shadow Self to protect it. You can make up for that chain pretty easily. Ooh, 2 Toxins and a Pit Demon. Screaming Cave. Shuffle all my stuff back in. I wonder what he was hoping to draw. Maybe he's looking for his Library of the Damned. Hold on. I'm gonna go alert them about the Tentacus thing. All right. Cool. All right, that's fixed. It was up to Mathew. Let's see. Mathew didn't blow up the Screaming Cave last turn. I wonder if he's scared of it. He probably doesn't see a lot of value. Alright, moves a stun. Fight Gatekeeper into the Shadow Self and just hopefully start killing stuff. Or go after the stuff that you can get, I guess makes more sense. Takes 2 damage thanks to the armor. Or no armor. Alright. 2 armor from the Bulwark, takes 0 damage. Yeah. Bulwark was one of the most popular cards, Sanctum cards for Collinsville, and we're seeing why it did good work there. Or one of the most successful cards in Collinsville, I should say. Alright, back to Kiramode. Steals the Gatekeeper. Sure. Interesting choice. I wonder why. A Bulwark seems like a really good choice, especially if he could stick it on the edge and like work it towards the Shadow Self or the Toxin there. Reaps. Mathew has to discard a card from his hand. Discards the Sting, which he probably didn't want to play anyways. Steals 1 thanks to the Pit Demon. Oh boy, that glare. And plays another. Oh, okay. Looks like he drew back into the Arise and gets his Toxin back. It's interesting. Draws up to 5 cards because of the chain on the Rise. And Matthew's like, why haven't I killed that Screaming Cave yet? Maybe. I don't know. That's just me. I like Screaming Cave way too much. Anyways, we got here Big Shadow's turn. Miasma's not going to do anything. That's okay. It gives you an Amber. The Nerve Blast is going to steal some Amber. What, you're at 8 Amber. So you can use the Nerve Blast to... Yeah, exactly. It's awesome. Anyways, Nerve Blast is going to kill the Shadow Self here. Probably. It's not going to kill anything else. Sounds like a good choice to me. Yep. His own Shadow Self. Protect my Naughty. Nerve Blast. Steal 1. Goes up to 6. Yep. Gets rid of that. And there we go. Passes back over to Kiramode. Rapes twice. Man, it's tough to play a game with 4 cards in your hand. And what's he gonna do? He can fight with only the Brain Eater or only the... Oh wow, the Tumor Shift Protect is also big. Actually, I don't remember Kiramode going up to 2 high in that last game, so it probably wouldn't have that much value. It's not that big of a loss, probably. Anyway, so Matthew's options to get rid of the 2 2 Toxins. He needs to like fight really good, probably. And he only has the Brain Eater and the Bulwark to do it right now, so he's only gonna kill 1, and Kiramode can just keep fishing for the. Oh, sure, that makes sense. The Tentacus is stopping him from. Oh, okay. He uses. Oh, okay. Looks like a take back happened, but whatever. Oh, this is Shadow Self. Looks like he tried to fight. And he's like, oh, no, that's not going to work. Yeah, it makes sense to not want to pay him. But there's just so much value out of that Screaming Cave. But here comes the Lash. Now, yeah, Kiramode just gets so much value out of his disc turns with Screaming Cave and Lash out. I mean, it's worth. It could be, like I said. I'm going to keep reminding myself I'm not at this top table. They probably have a better understanding of the game than I do. Anyways, Kiramode's at 6. It looks like for the first key. What can he do here? Matthew's got another Nerve Blast, a Wild Wormhole, Dodger. He's really looking at his Shadows cards. He's playing with 4 cards is tough. He's got to get those Toxins off the board, probably before anything else. This is round 4, game 2. Mathew is has 1 win to Kiramode's 0. Brainier fights, draws a card. Wild Wormhole comes down, plays a... Oh, Lady Maxina is big. I forget, does she... Or that's not Lady Maxina, that's Lord Golgotha. Sorry. I mixed up the names there, but yeah. She 2 damage to neighboring creatures or 3 damage? Because is that gonna like really get those Tentacus? Or sorry, get those toxins? Sweet. There you go. That was a great hit. So yeah, Kiramode's got 1 key. Toxin comes out. 6 rounds for day 1. Too many, no. Just more Keyforge for all of us, right? Alright, he's trying to figure out. So, I guess this plan is basically Screaming Cave to try and find Arises so he can just keep trading creatures whenever he needs to, or Reaps instead. Yep, steal 1. This is basically the definition of the most main house ever for if you're going by the Bouncing Deathquark method of analyzing decks. This disc is as main as it gets. Reap 1 on the charrette. Screaming Cave. You know what? You don't need a Library of the Damned to make your deck small if all your creatures are on the board. I think that's actually working really well working to his advantage here. He's like, okay, enough is enough. Oh yeah, enough is enough. Get rid of that Screaming Cave. Or the Lash? Okay. Huh. Okay, so if he really wants to get the Golgotha out, also the Staunch Knight is going to be great here. Or, well, going to be doing a lot of work fighting. But the Snudge is always going to be an issue for the Staunch Knight because it wants to be on the flank. Remiel, Bulwark, and Staunch Knight at the end. Big, staunchy, big Sanctum board. Just go fight and murder time. Hopefully Kiramode has his Arise back. Or else he's going to have to start playing a fair game. Although he did a good job the first game with that plan. Here we go. What can you do about this? 2 Snudges on the board. Alright, so that gets rid of Staunch Knight. Did they mess up the Shadow Self thing again? Wait. Oh. I believe you. You think it has 3 damage on it? Yeah, Fight Toxin 3 power. Takes 1 point of damage. Thanks to the 2 armor. Or, the armor from both of them? Yeah. Does it work that? I'm not familiar with the... If I see a judge, I'll double check. I'm sorry. Anyways, sorry. I will have to let that one slide. Alright, so, oh no, I totally get the point. I'm not familiar with the rules enough. When I see a judge, I'll ask. And hopefully he'll still be around. Unfortunately, they have me trapped away in a booth, so they can't hear me, so I don't have a lot of access to judges here. Maybe when I get a co-caster, someone will be more confident in those rulings. Anyways, so looks like he did a good job getting rid of that Sanctum board. And he's got his his toxins back. Shield Justice is going to fight and protect all of his stuff. Not that he really needs it. Golgotha comes in, kills one Tentacus, or sorry, one Toxin or two? Probably. This is a question I'd be asking myself. And then Bulwark finishes off a Snudge. Golgotha, yeah. 3 damage there, perfect. You kill both Snudges? Yeah, that makes sense. I guess the card disadvantage from the Snudge is basically the same thing as the card disadvantage from the Toxin. Although, I really like, Toxin. Oh yeah, they totally did. All right. You're getting tired, maybe? We just got back from lunch. Maybe they're food coma getting to them. Yep, punch comes down. Punches the Shadow Self. Takes 1 point of damage. Shadow Self's off the board. Bumpsy Reaps goes up to 5. Yeah, we did have an hour for lunch, so if you went close, maybe you can squeeze in 20 minutes. Mathew has to waste all this time fighting through all this nonsense, not building Amber. Pawn sacrifice in Mathew's hand. Not sure if there's anything I really want to sacrifice, but Poison Wave is also pretty good with the double bulwarks out to protect basically his entire board. And no more Shadow Selves to tank the damage. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would work. The Sanctum turn sounds pretty good. Golgotha's going to do a lot of work. You just need to, like, the problem is he just really needs to start generating Amber. He's not going to check, so Kiramode doesn't feel the need to do anything to answer his board aside from, like, the fact that he can murder his board, which worked out really well, considering when, like, Screaming Cave Arise, like, 2 or 3 turns in a row. So yeah, here's the Poison Wave, comes down, all of his creatures are safe. Pawn sack the Brain Eater, maybe, to kill the... I mean, all I really care about on Kiramode's side right now is the Pit Demon. Everything else already did their job. Yep. Kill the Brain Eater. Get rid of the Pit Demon. Yep. Alright, Bumpsy. Interesting. At this point, I think about, like, what card do I want them not to get another play effect for if they draw through their whole deck again? Okay. Ends his turn. Plays Dodger, ends his turn. This is game 2. Kiramode is 0 to Mathew's 1. Alright. Kiramode is trying to figure out what to do here. He's basically earned a free key off of all this nonsense. He's at 5. Just needs to gain 1 more to go back into check. He's got Iron Obelisk down, helping him control the game. Reaps for 1, goes to 6. He's probably just going to try and push here. Be like, whatever, you can keep killing all my stuff, but I'll just get the 6 Amber before you can do anything about it. Or in this case, I guess he needs to get 7 Amber. No, everything on his side of the board is also too small for the Dodger to fight into to steal, so it's probably not too big of an issue. Alright, yep. Fight into the Bulwark, get rid of that armor. Keeps his creature alive. Oh, anger. Alright, he's just murder. It's all murder. Trades. Okay. That's a good turn. Both boards have been managed. When the dust settles, it is 7 amber and 1 key to 0 keys and 6 amber. Oh, I guess he had 2 keys? It's hard to tell. Alright, I'm going to return their decks to them. Or their deck list. Alright. Alright, I'm back. Still having issues with this win-loss thing. I don't know why. Sorry, guys. Yeah, nope, sorry. I just turned off my mic so you guys didn't hear me getting frustrated. Anyways, here we are, back in the game. And a big Sanctum turn comes down. Wow, that's sweet. That's really hard to fight at turn 1. Or I guess turn 2. Big Sanctum board with what, Remiel, 2 bulwarks and a Staunch Knight. 4 power, 6 armor. Sorry, 6 power, 4 armor Staunch Knight against a Charette, a Schuler, and a Succubus. Or no, sorry, a Charette, Pit Demon, and Succubus. Wow, I just can't say anything. Alright, Pit Demon, Schuler, Charette. There we go. Anyways. I see that Virtuous Works that Mathew has, and it sounds like a good way to win this game if Kiramode was playing a similar deck to the last one. Alright, here we go. Sorry, I'm distracted by the chat. You guys are interesting. Anyways, we've got another Shred that came down. Wow, that glare is obnoxious. I'll see if I can do something about that for the next round. Sun is setting and it's coming in through a window. Anyways, Shield Justice comes down. And what are we going to do? Fight a bunch? Shield Justice, Virtuous Works. And Bulwark, yeah, fights, kills lots of stuff, does good work, gets his Amber back. Reap goes up to 3, Purchase Works goes up to 6, goes into check pretty early. And that's it. Alright, up to Kiramode. What can you do? Feeding Pit. Think Drone, Grabber Jammer. Okay. Alright, this looks like a fun deck. I was happy to see a Mars deck. Yeah, I think he has an Horizon in his deck. He's going to pull back. No, he's going up to 6, so Grabber Jammer stops him from forging. He can play the Positron Bolt to 2 damage to Grabber Jammer, 2 damage to Think Drone, 1 damage. Or is he going to go the other way? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Starting at the Grabber Jammer. Cool. What else you got for me? Quixo and Twin Bolt. Alright, that's going to finish off. Well, I'd probably put 2 on Grabber Jammer, and I'm not sure if I go 2 on 2. Alright, just get rid of your stuff. Yeah, seriously, that was a pretty impressive game for Kiramode's deck. Even though it didn't win, right? But here we go. What's Kiramode got for us? Let's see. He hasn't played his 3rd house, Sanctum, which sounds pretty useful against this board, but not quite. It's not gonna protect his disc creatures. Alright, here comes Sanctum. Sorry, I forget what that card does, but it stuns all the non-flank creatures. Oh, cool. Doorstep. Wow, Doorstep -3. That's cool. Great. Plays 2 cards. Does he have something else? Is just basically a turn for Doorstep. Okay. Doesn't want him getting his first key. Yeah. Alright, so what's he got? He's got a Lord Golgotha in his hand. It will get him off the stuns. Pawn Sacrifice, Sting, Archivist, Nerve Blast, and 2 much to protect. So he's probably holding out, hoping that Kiramode can go up to like game 3 on this next turn, go up to 7, steal 1 off the 2 much to protect, maybe? Let's see. Nope, he's just going for shadows. Just get those Amber Pips. 2 damage to Pit Demon off Nerve Blast. Oh yeah, he's got the 2 much to protect as well. Sack the Quixo, maybe? I don't know. He's probably going to have some lowest turns coming up soon. But I really don't want to get rid of the Bulwark or anything else. Yeah. Kill the Pit Demon. Leave the Shuler alive. It's already done its job. And that's it. Cool. Check with 7. Does Kiramode go into Disc? Does he have... Can he just keep calling Disc again? He certainly is going to try. So that was the Library of the Damned, a Pandemonium, which doesn't capture anything from his opponent. Lash gets activated, and I can't tell what that top thing is. Jeez. Wow. Okay, I wonder if I can flag someone to help me out with that. Anyways, here we go. Back to Mathew. Call Sanctum, play Gorm. Yep. Get rid of that Lash, hopefully. Golgotha. And a Sequus. Unstun. Yeah, here's 5 Sanctum dudes. They're big. Good luck. Well, it's his turn just to pick 1 house the entire game. Yep, reap. Yeah, I don't care about your Shuler. What's it gonna do? Kill 1 of my creatures? He doesn't, like, all of his creatures are basically just there for reaping at this point. The Sequus is gonna be the only thing that gains value, like extra value from reaping right now. interesting is like Kiramode played around the too much to protect by putting all that amber on Matthew's Sanctum creatures. And Matthew's like, what? Or, oh, like he held it, didn't he? He went into shadows. I don't know. Kiramode goes into Mars, uses Feeding Pit to discard a Lady Maxina to gain 1 off the Feeding Pit. Tunk was soft landing, maybe? And he uses the, it gets healed when he plays the Bolter. And kills the Bulwark. Cool, good times. Alright, first key. Psychic Network, still one? I'm just trying to... Did I miss him playing the Tunk earlier? I don't know how it came in ready. So it could fight. But... Okay, yeah. Soft landing and a Psychic Network? That's a pretty sweet turn. So that's 4 Mars cards plus discard 1? That's awesome. Gatekeeper comes down. Thank you. Also, flying scroll for that. Yeah, anyways, Gatekeeper comes down, does nothing. Golgotha fights into Tunk, I guess, and murders the 2 flank creatures. Because it has... Does Golgotha have 2 armor? It has at least 2 from the Bulwark. And, yeah, I don't know the stat line. All these rares? Let's see, if that's good enough. Oh, whoops, that's definitely not going to work. Cool. Alright, 5 power, 2 armor. Thank you. Yeah, so it's 4 armor, so it only took 2 damage off the Tunk. That's pretty sweet. Reap, capture 1. Oh, trades. Interesting. I guess he doesn't want Kiramode to go back into Mars and heal it up again? Undo the work they just did? He's not interested in the long game. I don't need to capture your stuff. Alright, get rid of your library. Alright, card advantage, go away. Looks like a sacrificial altar. Oh no, it's a Dominator Bauble. Okay, there we go. Raise all his cards. Doorstep. Jeez. Alright, that's 2 doorsteps. Radiant Truth, that's the name of that card. The stun all flank creatures. Or stun all non-flank creatures, and wow, look at that. 4 more cards. Yeah, so Great Monk comes down in Sequus. So now Sequus is at 3 armor. This game has just basically been watch us fight. Everyone talks about how you have to reap more. This is a game. This was definitely a game of fighting. Oh, this whole match it was. That Too Much to Protect has been rotting his hand for a long time. What are you gonna do? You've got 3 Shadows cards, Secret Needle, Dodger, Too Much to Protect, and 3 Logos cards. I guess you can spend the time to go Logos. Or... Oh, 1 Sanctum card? So it's... Alright, Shadows time. Dodger comes down, Secret Needle comes down. He's playing around your Too Much to Protect. Get it out of your hand. Yep, there it is. Cool. Alright. Draws 3 cards. Kiramode forges the key. Alright. 3 Fates comes down, blows up the 3 biggest creatures on the board, which is the Gatekeeper, Dodger, and Golgotha. That's pretty sweet. He also has Dominator Bauble to action to Sequus to reap and capture 1. Yep. And what else is he going to do for your this turn? Control the Weak. Alright, here's the Control the Weak that needed to be in those other decks. Control the Weak into something awesome. Let's see, what's he playing? Alright, back into Shadows because he just played Shadows cards and he got rid of all of them. Alright. Action, Secret Needle deal no damage because they all have armor. Yep. And that's it. Wow, that's a good turn. That's a sweet control of the week. That's almost as good as you can hope for. The Nexus is a bit of a problem because he can start calling Dis and lashing Kiramode every turn. Alright. And he drew into a wonder. Wow, 4 Logos cards. Quixo and 2 Archivists. It's going to be tough to keep up with that. Yeah, the Stun Sanctum guys are probably just never going to get unstunned. Mathew seems to probably be out of Sanctum cards in this deck. Oh, and he's going to fight. He does not want... He needs to get rid of the Nexus. That's what Kieran was trying to do, I guess. What is he doing? Did he fight? Okay, fight. Cleansing Wave. Oh, okay, there we go. That makes sense. Gain 4 Amber. I was trying to figure out why is he putting all this damage. Why not just kill the Bulwark if you can, if that's your goal. But yeah, sweet. Nice move. Be gone. Gains 1 Amber because there's no disc creatures. Kiramode has 1 key. You can see a small, like, bronze-ish line by his houses on his ID card. Alright, so back to Mathew. Yep. Yeah, I think people I don't know. I at least underestimate. Yeah, they're hard to see, but I think at least I underestimate Cleansing Wave, and there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. Well, not necessarily cool stuff, but there's lots of cool, interesting ways to set it up. Here comes the 4 sweet Logos creatures for Mathew. And yeah, now you can just call Logos every turn now. Seems the plan. Everyone's just like, build up a board of big creatures and call that house as long as I can until I can't do it anymore. Alright, here comes a Mars turn. Grabber Jammer, Blip, and Mind Warper, discarding a Master of. I'm not sure which Master that is, but that's pretty sweet. Gains 1 Amber. Alright, so Mathew's keys cost 7. And he's got some real big threats on the board. I like that. Blip is huge if Kiramode draws any more Mars creatures. Grabber Jammer is always a threat. He's got Poison Wave, so that's going to actually... Oh, but Sorry, the Poison Wave is going to do good work if he can get rid of the Grey Monk. Is that what he wants to do? He looks like he's got a handful of Shadows cards too. It's going to hurt him. But he can fight Nexus, just trade Nexus here. Oh no, the Nexus has the 2 armor from the Bulwark, so that's great. Kill his Grey Monk. Kill all the important Mars creatures, minus the Grabber Jammer. Or you can just draw... Or you can just draw 2 cards off of Logos and archive 2 cards. And just say, you know what? I can ignore your stuff. I'm just going to race you. Yeah. Looks like Kiramode's got 2 keys now. So Mathew's 1, but I mean Mathew's been playing from behind. Pretty much this whole match. So he's probably not under too much pressure here. Just trying to find the best lines that he can. Yeah, Nerve Blast's also going to be good here. Not quite enough to kill the Grey Monk. What's that last? Shadow Self? What are you going to protect with Shadow Self? Protect your Logos creatures? Yeah, just trying to figure out what's the best order to play all my Shadows cards in. Alright, Nerve Blast, steal 1, deal 2 damage to Grey Monk. Alright, Grey Monk takes 1 point of damage. He's like, whoops. Oh, that's cool. He has 1, 2, and 3. I wonder if he has a 5. I don't think so. I've played against people today who just unforged keys weren't on the board and they placed things on the board to represent a forged key. That works well enough for me. Yeah. Plays a Poison Wave. Wait. I think they'll notice it. I'm not that the Blip and everything should be taking 2 damage, right? Because the Grey Monk was already dead. All right, let's hold on.
Take my money. Take my money. We'll use a card. Yeah. Try my luck. I don't need it to get it, but it's fine.
Well, I mean, it's much better than the alternative, whereas they did do a roll after doing the same thing.
Thank you so much.
So no, I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. All right. Sorry, guys. That was my bad. They totally played it right. Nerve Blast. He didn't do that. He didn't use the Poison Wave to kill everything. It still was on the board. Poison Wave killed the thing. I'm dumb. Sorry about that. Sorry, Kiramode. Sorry, Mathew, for interrupting your game. I will try and keep. I'll just let them play it. They're better than me, right? That's what's going on. Anyways, sorry about missing all that commentary for you guys. Deep Probe comes out. Looks like he didn't get any creatures, but he got a lot of information. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, they totally are. They've done a really good job at maintaining things. It's just the only thing so far is probably maybe that ruling with the armor and Shadow Self. But so far I haven't seen anything except some Shadow Self misplays. Yeah, as far as I know, I haven't seen the chat even talking about bad rulings. Oh, I thought, for some reason I thought the Grey Monk was going to be killed before the Poison Wave was played. But it wasn't. And so Kiramode's 2-power Mars creatures, which I thought should have died, didn't die because they only took 1 damage. And that was my bad. I didn't notice that the Poison Wave was there to kill the Grey Monk and not kill the 2-power Mars creatures. Anyways, Library Access turn comes down with the ability to draw 2 extra cards on the board from creatures, plus playing two cards. Lab Work, archive a card. Oh, 3 cards. Cool. He's got a Bouncing Deathquark and a Brain Eater in his hand. Trying to shuffle. Library Access on the end of the turn, needs to draw cards. Interesting that to play the Lab Work first. That's one of those cards I want to do after basically at the end of my Library Access, because it gives me the most options on when I'm going to Lab Work. Plays the Brain Eater. Yeah, so like Lab Working here at the if you did the Lab Work last, you could have Lab Worked the 2 Months to Protect. Instead, now it's just going to be sitting in his hand. I guess he's also going to lab or archive twice off of the Archivist. Alright, draws a Poison Wave. Skirmish, time to fight. Maybe get rid of one of those work on those Grabber Jammers. Grabber Jammers. Or fight the Think Drone, just get stuff off the board. That works for me. Alright, draws the Sting. Archive. Oh yeah, he still has the Bouncing Death Quirk to get rid of, but alright. More archiving. Get rid of the too much protect, probably. Alright, Sting. I guess he's putting in cards he doesn't really want. Poison Wave. Just kind of treating it as like an extra like purge, very temporary, like kind of purging it to get rid of the stuff, so he doesn't have to draw it again, or if he really needs it. Just, oh yeah, Bouncing Death Quirk, kill all your stuff. Doesn't expect to go back into Logos, just trade all of his Logos cards for his board, and that will do it. Back to Kiramode. What's he do with his empty board? Misses his Mars creatures. But he must know that Bouncing Death Quirk was coming. Shelf through his deck. Or he knew Mathew was through his deck and he hadn't seen it yet. Control the Weak comes down. Puts him into Logos. Because he just, like, yeah, he knows he doesn't have any Logos cards in his hand. He knows that he just got rid of all of his Logos creatures. The most he's going to get is, looks like he put his hand the wrong way on the table. But oh, the game over. They're just talking about, I guess that's a game. Looks like Kiramode is the winner of round 4. Congratulations. And we've got probably like 15 minutes till the next round starts. Maybe 20, depending on how long it takes to get pairings and stuff done. Control the Weak is a great card. That's pretty much whatever you need it to be. Thank you for watching round 4 of the Las Vegas Vault Tour. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons so you get notified when round 5 comes out. Also, if you can't get enough of me, I stream every Tuesday and Wednesday on Twitch. More Keyforge content, generally commentary and or live games with people in my local community. Thank you and good night.